Hi, I'm Max from Simtrack Support, and today I will show you how to use document workflow with Compleo Software Suite. First, I would like to show you a simple example of document workflow. In my company, we have suppliers sending documents to us. Those documents need to be reviewed by our production manager before being archived. In Compleo Console web interface, I enabled a custom user supplier to connect to an upload activity. In this activity, the supplier will choose a process that he will use to upload the document, then fill metadata that will be the properties of the document uploaded, so for example, a purchase order number, a delivery date, a comment that could be a UPS tracking number, then select the files, PDF or any other type of files that the supplier wants to upload, whether by selecting those files or by a simple drag and drop of those files. Then click Upload. The document was successfully uploaded to Compleo Console. And now, as a production manager, which is a user of our Active Directory, can review those documents. I can see in the reviewer activities that a document has been uploaded to this review activity. So I can click on this activity to see my document in this frame and the metadata, the properties entered by the supplier in this frame. I can check that the vendor name is the right one, that the purchase order number is the right one. It's not, so I will modify it just by copying the number from my document to the text field here. And once I'm okay with the properties of the document, I can click OK. I just approve this document to be archived, and now as a production manager, I can go to Archiver and search for the document archived into my system. Here I can see the order acknowledgement I just archived. And this ends my document workflow. Now I will show you how to create such a simple document workflow in Compleo Supervisor. In this interface, in the tab Upload Reviewer and Workflows, that's where I will define my workflows. I just right-click on this frame, click New Workflow. I can give a name to this workflow. Supplier input documents, for example. I will define what are the activities to carry out in this workflow and what are the variables or properties attached to my documents in this workflow. For example, I will create two variables, PO number, which will be a numeric, and another variable, comment, which will be text. Okay. Now I have to define my first activity, which will be the start activity or upload activity. I can double click on it to edit it. To edit, for example, its name. Then the variables that will be used in this activity. So here I will use the two variables PO number, which will be a text box and mandatory, and the variable comment, which will be a memo box. This will enable my supplier to enter more than one line of comments, and this won't be mandatory. And I will enable my suppliers to see this activity in the web interface of Compleo console. So I choose my supplier user and I allow him to see this activity. Next, once the document has been uploaded by the supplier, I want the production manager to review the document. So I will create a review activity just after start. I will name this activity input supplier document review. I won't give any condition here. All documents that has been uploaded by my supplier will be sent to this review activity. I want to check that the variables filled out by the supplier are correct. So I will add the two variables PO number and comment. As a memo box, but I don't want my production manager to modify this comment box, so I will just check read only. Then I will enable my production manager to see this review action. Okay. Now, once my production manager approves these documents, I want to carry out an action. I want, for example, this document to be sent by email. So I will create a new action activity. Email. I will give a condition on the PO number. I want the PO number to be between 1,000 and 10,000. And I want to create an action, send by email, using the Outlook mail driver to my user who takes care of the purchase order. In the subject of the email, I can use the variables from the workflow. I can use the PO number in the subject of the email, and I can use a comment in the header of the email. Okay. Okay. Now that I finished my workflow, I can click OK and activate this workflow by checking the box here. I can close supervisor And now, as a supplier, I can connect to Compleo console, to the uploader processes, check the new process I just created, supplier input documents, click next, enter a PO number, a comment, click next, drag and drop the order acknowledgement, upload it, okay. And now, as a production manager, I can go in the review activities, I can refresh it, see that I have one document pending in the new activities I just created. Check the document is good, the PO number is good, check the comment of the vendor, and approve this document to be sent by email. Okay. And now I will receive an email containing this document and the message I just defined. This was a simple example of document workflow you could integrate in your company. We could, of course, create more specific and complex workflows. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact us to support@simtrax.com, and we will be happy to answer all your questions. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully talk to you soon. Goodbye.